This investigation was brought to you in part by the generous contributions made to the GoFund Honor Your Oath campaign. If you can, please click on the link provided in the description of this video and contribute. Thank you.
Now, I am gathering evidence for the United States Marshal Service.
Yes, sir.
I work for I work for these people right here. This is PennAct News Services out of Miami.
Yes, sir.
I'm gathering information. If you violate this gentleman's civil rights, this is what I'm here for.
Good, how are you?
Good. Can I ask what we're doing?
Yeah, we're just taking photos. We're just gathering some information for a story we're working on.
Okay, because photographing the prison and doing things at the prison is not acceptable.
What are you? Is there a statute that prohibits it?
Photographing the prison, yes.
What's the statute?
I have no idea.
Okay, because as far as I know, it's anything you can see from
It is
public.
private property, and I'm saying it's a restricted area, and photographing does create a problem for us.
Well, as far as I know, it's public property. We're on a public easement. We're staying outside of the guard lines. You guys have it clearly marked where the guard lines are.
I'm understanding what you say.
But under Smith versus Cumming, out of the 11th Circuit Federal Court in Atlanta, we have the right to photograph. It's not private property. This is obviously Georgia State Prison.
So you're saying you have the right to photograph the prison?
Yes.
From anywhere you choose?
Yes.
Well,
we're not from anywhere. We don't have any intention to go on the property. I want to make that clear. We're staying out here on the public easement off of the property, and we're going to stay, because you guys have the guard lines. See the guard lines? We're going to stay outside the guard lines and take photographs.
You look more educated than this gentleman. This is our permit to be out here. This is from the 11th United States Court of Appeals, Smith Cumming. It's a federal ruling out of Atlanta. I have a copy for you if you'd like. You are a government official, is that correct?
Let me get you a copy.
Okay. Can I put this down? You want to check this?
Yeah, just like like I was explaining, you guys clearly have a guard line marked. We have no intention to go in the property or pass the guard line. We're going to stay out here on the public easement, the public right-of-way.
The problem comes when you photo the prison.
Yeah, that's why we're here. That's specifically why we're here, is to do that.
I'll call the warden.
I have in my hands a copy of Smith Cummings from the 11th United States District Court of Appeals. It firmly says we have the right to record government officials in the performance of their duty. I have given this to a deputy and also a security guard for the prison, and they have called the warden.
Sir.
I'm Thomas Covenant, PennAct News Services out of Miami.
Okay.
I'm here to do a story on a gentleman about violations of his civil rights.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you ain't on our state property.
Yes, sir.
You can't give them the prison act what's going on, but our inmates and stuff, you're good to go.
Okay,
I'm sorry, clarify that?
You can't get on our property.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Where is? I just want to know where it is.
You see the guard line?
Yeah.
See right here?
Okay, gotcha.
All the guard line.
The fence.
But you also said we can't film the...
You cannot film the prison now, but I have authorization from the central office now.
If we're on the prison property, but if we're
right
out-
away.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. The right of way is property. You're right.
Okay, and there's been some confusion up to this point. As far as I understand, there's a clearly marked Georgia Department of Corrections guard line. I think as long as we stay outside of the guard line, we're good, because we have no intention to go on your property. We have no intention.
So I said, as long as you don't get on our state property, you're not filming our prison, that we're good.
Where is the state property, though, is where I'm saying?
You see the guard line.
The guard line. So we stay outside the guard line, we're good.
Yeah, but you can't fit the video. I mean, the prison now. Okay.
Well, that's what we're here for, and that's what we're going to do. So
you had to get authorization from the central office now.
we already have authorization, and I'm not trying to be a smartass by the First Amendment. So if
There's our authorization right there, sir. That came from the 11th United States District Court of Appeals. And I will be giving these videos to the United States Marshal Service, or if you do violate this.
why don't you guys get out of the road so you don't get hit?
I'm a news photographer, a news journalist.
That's all.
You can keep that. You can keep that. That
So
was made in 2000, year 2000. Smith versus City of Cumming.
So you handed him Smith v. Cumming?
I did.
Okay, that's what he has in his hand.
Reading it right now.
Okay. All right. And if we're not being detained or anything, we go ahead and get on about our business, what we're doing. So, good deal.
Oh, excuse me.
We are, yeah, like we explained to them, we're out here, we're gathering information about a story we're working on. I explained to them we have no intention to go on their property. And is he the warden?
He's a deputy.
Deputy warden. The deputy warden said as long as we stay outside the guard line, we're not on their property. So, and we have no intention to go on their property. So we're here to take some photographs, gather content for the story, and we'll be on our way.
Now, I am gathering evidence for the United States Marshal Service.
Yes, sir.
I work for I work for these people right here. This is Pennac News Services out of Miami.
Yes, sir.
I'm gathering information. If you violate just civil rights, this is what I'm
Yes.
basically anywhere in the 11th United States District. It's Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. We've done this in many prisons.
This is
facilities.
Smith versus Cumming. This is what we're citing. This is, what it gives us authority to do this is the First Amendment, but that just affirms our First Amendment right to do this.
You can keep that if you like.
Sir?
You can keep that if you like.
No, sir.
You should have been made, your training, you should have been made aware of that anyway.
Yes, sir.
That falls under photographer's rights.
Yes, sir.
So,
Okay. Y'all give
Oh,
me
wait.
just a second, okay?
sure.
Okay. Are we being detained or anything?
No, sir, you're not being
Okay.
detained.
All right.
Let's go on.
Can we go ahead and go on about our business then?